Welcome back to Tech Adventure. So today we are back with the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. And like always, bad things and the good things. Now, I'm gonna miss some things because I want you to see the S22 Ultra video and see how very similar they are. There are a couple good things, that are new with it, and I'll cover those here in a second. But starting off with the bad things, which actually, this could also be a good thing, but it is really big, 6.8 inches. And I know you might be saying like, oh, wow, 0.1 inches bigger than the iPhone. Well, that's because it's, when it's in your pocket, and plus if you put a case on it, it does get a little bit bigger, and that 0.1 does matter when it's in your pocket, which I will get to here in a second. But it is giant. As you can see, this is my hand. Now, I am a small, I have a small hand, so, yeah, as you can see. But it's a good thing because of, bigger screen, you can see things better, things like that. But I do have to say, it's quite getting there because it's also thicker than the S22 Ultra. So as you can see here as well, it does get quite thick. Now, wasn't a super annoying thing, but I do have to say it because it felt it right out the box. As if you see my unboxing video, you'll notice that as well. But yeah, that is one of it. And then also another thing is it is water resistant, so that's a good thing, yes. But the water resistance is 1.5 meters for 30 minutes, which is the IP68. But the only reason I'm saying it's a bad thing is because iPhone is now at 6 meters for their iPhone, which started even with their iPhone 12s. iPhone 11s, I think, was like 4 meters. So they were getting up there, and the Samsung is still at the 1.5. Now, I know you might be saying, oh, would they make it better every year? But they can at least say that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then back to what I was saying of the giant in your pocket is because these corners are so sharp. So right here, and all that. They tend to rip your pants, which I will show you a video or a picture of it here, as you'll see there. Yeah. But, that's interesting. But that was it. So the good things is, like I said, really big because, you can see the screen and everything like that. Camera did get a little bit better. Now, the camera did get a little bit better from the 22 Ultra. Not by much, but mostly in the video department. But I do want to say one quick thing is every time someone saw these, they thought it was 5 cameras, but this top one is actually a laser, which allows you to, focus faster, or the camera focus faster because the camera can see those lasers. But yeah, so the camera still is amazing and really good at low light. Very good at 100 times zoom. As I'll show you a picture here real quick. It's of the moon, as you can see. Shout out to MKBHD for giving me this idea. But yeah, now also the S Pen. So you get this pen with it, which used to come with the Samsung Galaxy Notes, but they kind of killed off the Note for a little bit, so they brought it back with the Ultra. So this pen really is really nice, and I covered a lot of it as well in the S22 Ultra video, but you have a button on here as well that you can click to also do gestures and all that stuff. But it is really cool to have it because I'll show you here, when it's in the phone here, you get a little quick note thing where if you pull out the pen, it will pop this out and you can do whatever squiggly drawing or note you want to take, and that will be saved in your phone real quick if you don't want to unlock it and things like that, which is really cool. S Pen also can be used as a stylus, and once you put it in, as you can see, it goes away, but it can be used as a stylus, or if you just don't want to dirty up your screen, you could just, use the S Pen the whole time. You can do that as well, and you can use it to, I'll show you here, you can also use it to go home, unlike the Apple Pencil, but if you're in the camera, then you can swipe up and you can still go home. So that's really nice as well. It's a really nice touch. You also get fast charging, which is, yes, most phones have it now, but I want to mention it because I did not say it about the S22 Ultra, but you do get fast charging, and my favorite part about most Androids when you're fast charging is it tells you at the bottom here when you plug it in. I'll lock it to show you. Usually it's down there. Says how long it will take, which is, one of those features where it's like, I know it's not needed, but it's really nice to know. You also get reverse wireless charging, which a lot of Androids now also have it. technically an iPhone does, but it doesn't want to use it for you. Same spot that the wireless charger is, you just slap a phone. Now you do have to let it know in the drop down over here, so you gotta find the wireless charging, or share mode is what they call, or battery share mode. Let me see. Yes, wireless power sharing mode. You'll click that, and you'll just slap it on the bottom, and then you're golden, which is really cool. And then IP68, yes, I said it was a bad thing, but I mean, it is water resistant, so you gotta say it. And also the under display fingerprint sensor. Let me lock it, and then, so as you can see here, you'll see that little fingerprint looking thing there at the bottom. That is where it is. You just put your finger in, and it is very quick, right? I want to add that. It is very, very quick. I'll show you. It's like, as soon as you put it down, it's unlocked. Unlock it, boom. Oh, I didn't even read it that time. But yeah, it's very, very quick, so I do like it, and it also gives you the multiple options of unlocking, which is the next thing. So you have Face ID, and you have the fingerprint sensor, and you have the, show you here, the little pattern, which I love about most Androids is that little pattern. It's super cool. You can just choose the pattern, you do it, boom, it unlocks. Amazing. You know, it makes sense to have multiple options to unlock your phone, because not everyone wants to use certain things. Like, you know, what if you don't want to do Face ID? Then you use the fingerprint. If you don't want to use fingerprint or Face ID, use the little the pattern. If you don't like that, use a passcode. If you don't like that, take it off. So you have multiple options, which is really nice. And the final good thing is the aspect ratio when you take a photo. I'm gonna pull up the gallery here. I'll pull up a really nice picture here that I took, maybe not a background one, if I can find. There we go. So this, as you can see, and if you don't know what I mean, I'm gonna put a video or a picture of right next to the iPhone of what it looks like. So you see how it fills the whole screen there? Yeah, I'll show you, like I said, I'll show you the picture there, and you know, it's just nice. It makes this whole screen usable, or you know, you feel like you're using it, although it may be cutting off some things software-wise, but that's okay. Nobody cares about that. You just want to see the whole full potential of the screen, which also brings me to a really good thing that I forgot to mention is, so this screen is actually very, very nice, and my favorite thing about it being very, very nice is if you don't want it to be super nice, but you want to go for battery life, you can actually change that in the settings. So you can have it to where it's just vivid or regular, or you can have it to where you can make it very, very, you know, very good and stuff. You can also shoot in 4K, or 8K, sorry. But that does depend on why you would want to shoot it in 4K, because if you don't have a 8K, because if you don't have an 8K TV, or you know, you can't really process it very well, like if you are gonna, let's say, post it, for example, then it's gonna be a lot of gigabytes. So, you know, sometimes it's not worth it at the moment. Maybe it's not a good thing, but hey, it does have it. It does give you the option. Now, comes down to the part of recommending or not recommending it. Would I recommend it? Honestly, yes. Like I said with the S22 Ultra, I mean, it does so many good things right, or gets so many good things right. And I honestly think if you are, you know, looking at Androids, I would consider this one highly, like, above there, above, like, most other ones. I know the Google Pixel 7 Pro was a really good phone as well, so I would probably say, you know, consider it with that one if you're going for Android. Now, of course, I know if you're going for the iPhone, you're not going to be looking at Android, but if you are, this is a very good one to go for. So thank you guys for watching. You have a great day or night whenever you're watching this.